Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Gonna go ahead and finish up the burst mode for this week. So remember, we're going into burst mode in the Legendary Goku event. The two categories are Target Goku, which we already did, and then today we could do Worthy Rivals. We could do Physical Worthy Rival, which I think actually is decent enough. I mean, we did literally just get Dokkan Fest Piccolo's EZA. So I think with him, we can build sort of a good setup here. Now, we do have some other options I could rock. I could use the LR Angel Vegeta, right? Like, we have other characters who obviously could do good here. I just want to try. So we have Dokkan Fest Piccolo's SSR. And then we also have this very old. This is one of the original SSRs in the game. His EZA, though, was back in November of 2019. So, several years since he's been a thing, but I don't know. I feel like he's here just to give extra power to our Dokkan Fest Piccolo. Now, I don't know. This probably will just take a while, but I don't really see us losing, is how I think this is probably going to go. We might enter into super high speed mode, because I just don't really see how we're gonna lose here. Okay, well, alright. Kind of a tough opener in that our entire rotation is just regular Piccolo. Now, remember, once the Piccolos transform, their name changes, and so we could have these Piccolos linked together. That's one of the reasons I brought our Dokkan Fest SSR Piccolo, who still stacks defense, by the way. The friend Piccolo, or excuse me, not the friend Piccolo, the old EZA Piccolo, he's pretty bad in terms of what he does, right? Now, this Goku does not really hit that hard, even with max attack settings, which I did not give him. We didn't need to, right? Remember, 6,000 is just the score. I didn't even give him max attack, and we're at like 6,300 or whatever, right? So, I mean, we are only, like, Piccolo, his defense is not going to have to get that high before we transform, right? Like, we're going to be able to transform pretty quickly here, and we're going to be dominating. Okay. Oh, wait. Is Vegeta... Oh, oops. I'm a silly build. Wait. I'm confused. Why is... No, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. No, never mind. Never mind. False alarm. I'm a silly goose. Now, damn. This transforming Vegeta, by the way, if those people are curious, yes, this transforming Vegeta, I think he's definitely... There we go. Perfect. He's definitely up for an EZA soonish. Now, keep in mind, there's still several, like, major characters who are older than him who have not EZA'd yet, right? So, it's like, people will say, oh my god, like, it's his time. They're skipping over him. And that can be true, but there are still several characters, you know, when I say, like, several major characters, right? So, LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku, the Dragon Fist. I mean, that one, it's very... I think they're going to just save him for when they give us the Dragon Fist Goku, right? We don't have Dragon Fists right now with good animations, right? We are doing no damage. Dude, this is going to take 3 hours. Okay. Here's what I might do for this video. I think we'll play the first turn against all the phases, and then I'll go into super high speed mode to kind of like... go fast, because this is going to take a very long time. But there's Dragon Fist Super Saiyan 3, right? We have STR Jiren. There's also Int Goku Black, still from 2018, who has not EZA'd, right? Now, Transforming Vegeta is essentially the oldest 2019 character who has not EZA'd, right? Because the LR Super Saiyan 4 is EZA'd, and then Kid Goku at the start of the year, they've also already EZA'd. Now, I'm using MVP 17 here. He, of course, is not a unit that is on global at the moment. His EZA... I like MVP 17. I think he's a decent character. He's definitely going to be a lot more impressive if you're using him on the Android team, though. If MVP 17 has got those Android links up, you're going to be looking pretty good. Yeah, and that's what I'm going to do. Oh my god, that's a 3 dodge. I did not give my Piccolo full dodge because, I mean, he has a scouter, right? So it's like, he's only in front of the super attack if you put him there. And if you put him there, it's because you're confident he can live, right? So, like, He doesn't. Still, that's just funny. Oh, that is high comedy. Let me just prove that my Piccolo only has 3 dodge. Well, oh, 4 dodge. Oh, because I gave him the, I wanted him to get extra defense right there. Yeah, I like this. I do. Oh, I could give him a level 6 defense in the bronze, though. I did get one. I didn't have one, I think, when this guy EZA'd, but I do now have one that we could give him. All right, I'm going to go... I do want to get the entire run in the video here. We'll go into hyper speed mode just for the rest of this EGL phase. Alright, so now we're on to the next phase here. What is this? This is Tech Super Saiyan 2. Yeah, I do have fond memories of this event. I remember back when this came out, boy, the amount of showcases I did in here. It was, every major character. Because, like, nowadays, right, it's like, okay, like, we're going to do the world tour. Typically, I'm doing the world tour, right? I like to do all of the strong red zone stages. And then we can also get, typically, like, the Cell Max event. Those are kind of like the toughest stages in the game. There's other stages I could do, right? Like, I think, like, EGL Metal Cooler's Red Zone stage is really tough. I think the Gamma's fight is really hard. I think Final Form Cooler's Red Zone stage. Like, there's some other really tough stages besides just the final ones of the different Red Zones. But back then, I feel like the big showcase video was against the Legendary Goku event, right? Like, how characters did against the STR phase and the Int phase here, I think was a really big thing. Now, we're going to go up against that STR phase of UI Goku, but the thing is that it's going to take us so long to get there that a lot of these characters are going to be completely good to go, right? Like, this is just going to be a slow climb. Really, I think the only character that we have to really protect is this guy, and as long as we do that, we're going to be fine, because, again, his passive... He gives 77% defense to all allies and 1 key. And then, or no, wait, that, because he gives 77% defense to all allies. And then he gets 1 key and 20% attack per bond of Master and Disciple category ally in the team. So obviously, he's not super good. And his super attack effect is he greatly lowers enemy defense, and that's it. Alright, so now we move on to the next phase, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Yeah, this is crazy. We're just destroying this. Now, my TN does have a full dodge build, right? Which, of course, remember, that doesn't work at the end of the legendary events, right? In UI Goku, at the end, cancels dodge. The AGL Evolution Blue Vegeta at the end, he cancels dodge, right? These big legendary event bosses at the end, they've always canceled dodge. I do think that's something... This is good, like a burst mode for this event is fun and stuff like that. It really is time for a new legendary event. I like this format. I think it can be fun, especially for build-up characters. I think having different types of content is a very good thing for Dokkan to do. And I think the last one we got was a legendary Vegeta event, which was the very end of July, very start of August of 2021. So, again, I feel like we could easily get a new one coming up sometime soon, hopefully. Alright, so we have Blue Vegeta transforming. Been a little bit since I've actually made use out of this character. Let's give him an attack right here. Now, of course, remember the thing about the transforming characters, Frieza, Goku, and Vegeta are all like this, right? Where they all stack in their first couple of forms, but then once you reach their final form, they no longer stack, right? So it is, of course, important to get Vegeta kind of, you know, all of his super attacks in his, you know, Super Saiyan, Super Vegeta, Super Saiyan 2, and God forms, which we did. I think right now is probably a good point for us to transform our Piccolo. Oh, you... Okay, that's funny. We could definitely take a little damage here. Probably won't be too much of a big deal, though. We'll be able to heal it back. I do not think that this will one-shot us. Let's go ahead and transform a Piccolo right here. Now, I probably don't need to be too fearful here. Oh my god, he's over 1 million. Okay, sure. Let's put this Piccolo at the start right here. That way we'll have all the links activated for the Piccolo at the end, right? Which will help him. That'll get him a lot of extra stats. So now that we transform the Piccolos, we should be in a pretty good spot. Yeah, he's barely taking damage. Yeah, this is not... I think even if you put all of the attack settings on in this fight, this Goku, he's still really not that threatening, even if we give him all of the extra attack stuff, right? So, all right, we're going to be completely fine right here. The Piccolo SSR, he's not, like, super crazy, right? But he is still stacking defense. He gives himself 80% attack and defense at the start of turn, and then he does recover 5% HP when HP 77% or less, right? But mainly the reason I'm bringing this guy is the way he's going to link, right? So we have a bunch of these Namekians now who are going to be looking pretty good. And then I can just have kind of like 17 and the Vegeta, you know, sort of float around. Should work pretty well, right? And then on each rotation, we have the Piccolos who have the Scouters for us. So at no point can we get caught. So we're looking pretty comfortable here. Alright, so now we're moving on to the Blue Goku. Speaking of, you know, back in the day, I remember that this Blue Goku, he would give me issues. Really, I think when this Goku began hitting hard, that you could feel, was in God form. I think once you got to God Goku, that's where his damage started to become, you know, pretty big. And, you know, for a long time... in UI Goku at the end here, he was the strongest enemy in the game for quite a while. Maybe some of the super... I don't know. Probably not even like the Super Battle Road enemies were tougher. I mean, remember, this was before Extreme Super Battle Road was a thing, right? So, like, this UI Goku was certainly tougher than a lot of those normal Super Battle Road enemies. But, alright, we're still just grinding away. Looks like this is going to be one of those 30-turn specials, because the thing is, we're going to get to STR UI Goku, and we are going to be even slower. Not really able to do too much damage to him, but we are kind of just, you know, blasting through here. Alright, so now we get to what is the tricky part. I guess things could get annoying. Okay, perfect. Things could get annoying if UI Goku decides to target slot 3 a lot. Now, I've talked about this a lot too, but this, I feel like, in my memory, is the first boss I could remember who routinely would bully slot 3, this UI Goku. I mean, this boss really was seemingly, like, far ahead of his time in terms of what he was doing, right? And this SDR UI Goku is stuff, yeah, if we're, okay. We're gonna be here for a long time. Oh my god, okay. Well, I mean, this is, okay, yeah, if we get the crits, and remember, Piccolo does crit just through his passive, but remember, I typically don't put a lot of crit on most of my characters, right? Oh, that's very helpful. Yeah, this could very fast turn into, like, a 50, like, 50 turn run. Sure. All right, well, I guess we'll just go back into hyper high speed mode, right? We're oh boy, yeah, he's doing 0. Okay, well, that's not great. It's fine. Piccolo will carry. No worries at all. Alright guys, we are back. Look at this tricky guy back here. This is actually not going to be a problem for MVP 17 though. Remember, he has easy aid and he's going to be more than fine eating the super attack from this UI Goku. Remember that our health was low going into the turn, so what that means is that 17 had his full damage reduction up, right, and his support and stuff like that, so he's going to be completely good to go. All right, well, we're just continuing again. This is going to take a very long time. We are going to be here for quite a while. We've got a lot of characters who are going to be healing. We're about to get our second Dokkan attack. I just kind of wanted to get 17's tanking abilities on display here. Now, we can still dodge right here, which we did. Nice, yeah. We would have lived even if we would have gotten hit by that. But remember, against Int UI Goku, we cannot dodge against him, right? Against Int UI, it's just going to have to be raw defense. All right, awesome. We're through UI Goku, and we haven't even hit turn 30 yet. So now we get to the toughest part of the fight, but we have full type advantage. I don't really think we have anything to be concerned with, and we'll probably be able to hit this guy a little bit harder now that we actually have type advantage in some of these weaker characters. Kind of a little bit of a different and fun run compared to, I guess, the cooler run I did. So, alright, this might still probably take a little bit, even though, you know, we do have a full type advantage team. I mean, this guy, of course, still has a lot of health and stuff like that, so we'll work our way through this. I'll come back, I guess, once we finish UI Goku off. I mean, with the Scout on each rotation and stuff like that, there's nothing he could do. All right, guys, we are done. Awesome. Only a solid 35 turns. W. That was actually kind of fun. I did enjoy this run. This was fine. This was fine. I do like kind of the different type of run right here. All right, so this will allow us to get our final mission complete here in the Legendary Goku event Burst Mode. So let me know what you guys think of Burst Mode. I do think that the ability to kind of set the difficulty yourself can be fun, right? It's like this Golden Week celebration, I think, is going to end up being a lot better than a lot of people will remember it as. And I think one of the problems is they gave us a dead week when they could have had this there for the dead week or other things. They didn't spread the content out well enough, I don't think. So there we go. We got our final mission complete. Let's go and grab that. And we got the burst mode donezo. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys next time.